All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2023 Leaf Decadence Top Century to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and even live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Now then, this is some of the most beautiful presentation that you will ever see for a break product. Did one case of this, I think like 2 months ago, and could not wait to get more and run this thing back. So, good luck everybody. There are 3 cards in each box. The boxes just happen to be absolutely beautiful. Let's see, seal should have been cut then. Make sure of that, and it should just slide right out like so. Boom. Now then, box number 1. Bad way to start is with OBS disconnected. That is not great. We're still live on eBay Live though, but YouTube just had a little oopsie from the looks of it. Card number 2. Can I get a Rose? Rick Ross. 7 of 7. Boom. And card number 3. Kristen Bell. 10 of 10. And that is 1 box done. Also, for any of you wondering, it does say 2022 on the box, but it is actually a 2023 product. I don't know why they decided to do it like that, but it is 2023. This was the only year that they did it. What was the first card? Just in case it lagged a little bit, Randy Quaid and Chevy Chase. Dual auto out of 8. Now then, box number 2. Card numero uno. Dual auto. Macaulay Culkin and Joe Pesci. Dual auto. 1 of 5. Reminder that the multi-signers do go to random.org, so good luck to those of you with those in the end of the break. Card number 2. John Cryer. Much younger John Cryer. 5 out of 5. And card number 3. Offset. 3 of 7. And finally, box number 3. Thankfully, all these cooperated this time. One box had to be like sliced into ribbons to get open. First time we did this. Triple feature. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, and Martin Sheen. 3 of 5. Boom. Card number 2. Woo! Eclat. Chuck Norris. 9 of 10. And final card of the break will be Adam Driver. Boom. 1 of 4. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate that. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here, and then we will take care of the randoms. For the hits, Rick Ross, Kristen Bell, John Cryer, Offset, Chuck Norris, Adam Driver, and for the multis, Randy Quaid and Chevy Chase, Macaulay Culkin and Joe Pesci, and triple auto, Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, and Martin Sheen. Alright, that is it for Pop. Guess what, guys? We just got in all of our cases for 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century. And by all of our cases, I mean like 30-ish. So we're going to have a lot of it. And if you enjoy Pop stuff, we have got you covered. We have got so many cases of that up already and more coming. Release date is officially here. And we look forward to having y'all in for that. Now then, if you are in Pro Set Pure Football, that is coming up in about 3 minutes. Going to take care of these randoms real quick, and we'll be good to go with you guys. Then we have Leaf Collective Multisport, Vivid Baseball, and then I believe it is Eclectic Football. So, go ahead and take care of these randoms real quick. Thank you guys, and we'll see you back here in a few seconds to get these done. Alright, we've got Random the Door pulled up and good to go. Gonna roll some dice. Gonna throw a high to be valid for us. We're gonna go 7 times on each random. Start off with Randy Quaid and Chevy Chase. That is 6 times. Final roll. That is Randy Quaid coming out on top. Macaulay Culkin and Joe Pesci. That is 6 times. Final roll. Joe Pesci coming out on top. And triple auto. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, and Martin Sheen. That is 6 times. And final roll. Charlie Sheen coming out on top. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Pop for today. We do have plenty of 2025 Pops, and more 2023 and 2022 Pop as well. So look forward to having y'all back in here for some of that sometime in the near future. If you're in Leaf Pro Set Pure Football, that is coming up right now. I'm going to get that set up and good to go. See you back here in a few seconds. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Pro Set Pure Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. It'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and even live. Also mention the first message, link down in the description. Alright. Apologies for the delay on this again. It was supposed to break yesterday, but slight snafu. UPS decided to lose a couple of cases for us and a shipment, but thankfully we were able to get a case here overnighted. And you're good to go. Alright, box number 1, good luck everybody. Dylan Gabriel out of 75, Alex Orgy out of 75, Adrian Peterson out of 25, Xavier Legette 2 of 4, Braylon Trice 4 of 4, Garrett Nussmeier 1 of 2, nice, and Terry Bradshaw 5 of 10. LFG for Troy Franklin out of 10. Sam Hartman out of 75. Troy Aikman out of 5. Hudson Card 3 of 3. Elijah Badger 4 of 4. Ethan Kaliakmanis 8 of 10. And Ollie Gordon, all that glitters 10 of 10. Back in there. Cam Rising out of 49. Lad McConkey out of 49. Brady Cook 2 of 5. Xavier Thomas 1 of 6. Tez Johnson out of 15. Tariq Owens 2 of 2. And LFG 1 of 10. Devontae Adams auto. Anthony Gold out of 10. Xavier Legette out of 49. Ashton Genty out of 75. Brian Billick out of 10. Garrett Green out of 10. G-Mac 5 out of 10. And Riley Leonard 7 of 8. Terry Bradshaw out of 25. Josh Allen out of 15. Jalen Wright out of 10. Braden Fowler Nicolosi out of 5. Peyton Thorne 1 of 4. Jermaine Jackson 2 of 8. And dual auto for Cam Rising and Isaac Wilson 6 of 6. Rather than any multi-signers, we'll be going to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you hit any. Luther Burden out of 75. Jonathan Brooks out of 75. Juju Lewis out of 75. Justice Haynes, 3 of 7. 1 of 1, Noah Fafita. Nice. Jay Novacek out of 10. And Dan Marino, Steve Young, and Brett Favre, 2 of 2. Triple auto. Boom. That's a cool one. And that was the halfway point. This is box number 7. Mike Singletary out of 75. Rob Gronkowski out of 75. Ollie Gordon, 2 of 3. Javon Baker, 2 of 5. Sam Hartman, 3 of 5. Xavier White, 3 of 15. And 10 of 10, Jaden Daniels. All that glitters. Boom. Thurman Thomas out of 25. Bucky Irving, LFG, 8 of 10. Ray Davis out of 49. Casey Washington, 2 of 2. Cornelius Johnson, 1 of 3. Cam Rising, 3 of 10. And Cameron Ward, 1 of 6. Boom. Mr. Number 1 overall. Jaquan Jackson out of 25. Lawrence Taylor out of 75. Will Howard out of 15. Tyron Tracy Jr. out of 15. Jaquan Jackson, 2 of 2. Kamani Vidal, 6 of 6. And Jackson Dart, 6 of 10. Nice for the day 2 QB. Bill Parcells out of 49. Hudson Card out of 75. Jerome Bettis out of 49. Taj Brooks, 1 of 4. Malik Murphy, 4 of 6. Matthew Golden, 1 of 3. And dual auto, Noah Fafita and Braden Dorman, 3 of 8. Box number 11. Devin Leary out of 49. Dylan Laub out of 75. Jackson Dart, 3 of 3. Mercury Morris, 9 of 10. Malik Benson, 1 of 15. Grayson McCall, 10 of 10. And quad auto, Dylan Gabriel, Jordan James, Trayshawn Holden, and Tez Johnson. 1 of 5. Boom. And final box to break. Good luck, everybody. Box of 12. Out of this, we'll do a hit recap and then take care of the randoms. Xavier Restrepo out of 25. Roger Staubach out of 75. Isaiah Davis out of 75. Alan Bowman out of 10. Luke McCaffrey, 4 of 5. Jonathan Brooks out of 6. And Lenora Sellers, 6 of 7. To close this out. Alright, that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. As well as your patience while we got this straightened up and taken care of. Now then, for the hits, Dylan Gabriel, Alex Orji, Adrian Peterson, Xavier Legette, Braylon Trice, Garrett Nussmeyer out of 2, Terry Bradshaw, Troy Franklin, Sam Harmon, Troy Aikman, Hudson Card, Elijah Badger, Ethan Kaliakmanis, Ollie Gordon, Cam Rising, Lab McConkey, Brady Cook, Xavier Thomas, Tez Johnson, Tariq Owens, Devontae Adams, Anthony Gold, Xavier Legette, Ashton Genty, Brian Billick, Garrett Green, George McIntyre, Riley Leonard, Terry Bradshaw, and Josh Allen. Jalen Wright, Braden Fowler Nicolosi, Peyton Thorne, Jermaine Jackson, Luther Burton, Jonathan Brooks, Juju Lewis, Justice Haynes, Noah Fafita, Jay Novacek, Mike Singletary, Rob Gronkowski, Ollie Gordon, and Javon Baker. Sam Hartman, Xavier White, Jaden Daniels, 10 of 10. Thurman Thomas, Bucky Irving, Ray Davis, Casey Washington, Cornelius Johnson, Cameron Rising, Cam Ward, 1 of 6. Jaquan Jackson, Lawrence Taylor, Will Howard, Tyron Tracy Jr., Jaquan Jackson, Kamani Vidal, and Jackson Dart out of 6. Or no, out of 10. Bill Parcells, Hudson Card, Jerome Bettis, Taj Brooks, Malik Murphy, Matthew Golden, Devin Leary, Dylan Laub, Jackson Dart, Mercury Morris, Malik Benson, and Grayson McCall. Xavier Restrepo, Roger Staubach, Isaiah Davis, Alan Bowman, Luke McCaffrey, Jonathan Brooks, Lenore Sellers, and for the duels, triple and quad, Cameron Rising and Isaac Wilson out of 6. Noah Fafita and Braden Dorman out of 8. Dan Marino, Steve Young, and Brett Favre, 2 of 2. And quad auto, Dylan Gabriel, Jordan James, Trayshawn Holden, and Tez Johnson. All right, that'll do it. Everybody, thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Now then, we're going to head to random.org and get these 4 bad boys squared away. So stay tuned if you have any of them. If not, then thank you guys for being here. And again, thank you for your patience. We do have more football breaks up and running constantly. So look forward to having y'all back in here for those and the future. To random.org we go. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through your hard to be valid for us. We're going to go 4 times on each random. Starting off with Cameron Rising and Isaac Wilson. That is 3 times. Final roll. That is Cameron Rising coming out on top. Noah Fafita and Braden Dorman. That is 3 times. Final roll. That is Braden Dorman coming out on top. Dan Marino, Steve Young, and Brett Favre. Final roll. Brett Favre taking it down. Congratulations. Dylan Gabriel, Jordan James, Trayshawn Holden, and Tez Johnson. Quad auto. Final roll. It is Tez Johnson. Congratulations. All right, that will do it for Pro Set Pure Case number 22. Thank you guys again. We are on to, I believe, Leaf Collective Multisport here in a few minutes. So I look forward to seeing y'all back in here in a few. Gonna get that set up and good to go. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport to get into. Before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and even live. Also mention the no purchase necessary for link down in the description. There you go. Alright. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Come on. There you go. Irving Fryer, 1 of 1. Printing plate 1 of 1 for Brian Leach. Larry Johnson, out of 7. Tyler Hook Sinertia, out of 10. And Michael B. Jordan, 5 of 6. Ready to play 1 of 1 from Magic Johnson. Ichiro 1 of 1. Tommy Fury, out of 6. Penny Hardaway, Net Burners die cut, 2 of 6. And Jackson Dart, 1 of 1. Boom. Bob Lilly, 1 of 1. Lisa Leslie, 1 of 1. Timu Solana, 5 of 10. Andre Rison, 1 of 6. And Ichiro and Hideki Matsui, 1 of 2 dual auto. That's a cool one. That is sick. Greg Lazinski, 1 of 1. Larry Robinson, 1 of 1. Joe Dumars, 1 of 1. DB Sweeney, 1 of 1. And Cameron Brink, Net Burners, 7 of 8. Phil Foden, 1 of 1. Jim McMahon, 1 of 1. Odell Beckham Jr., 4 of 7. Jim Palmer, 3 of 4. And Carlos Alcaraz, 2 of 5. Nice. Tanya Harding, 1 of 1. John Kruk, 1 of 1. Larry Walker, 4 of 5. Irving Fryer, 8 of 8. And Brock Purdy, 1 of 8. Box number 7. Mariano Rivera, 1 of 1. Penny Hardaway, 1 of 1. Adam Oates, 2 of 7. Shaq, 2 of 3. And Trinity Rodman, 2 of 5. box number 8. One of one from Miss Livid Dunn. Steve Nash, 1 of 1. Fernando Torres. Nice. 1 of 1. Dylan Gabriel, 2 of 7. And Mark McGuire, 1 of 6. Michael Irvin, 1 of 1. Dave Stewart, 1 of 1. Greg Lazinski, 2 of 8. Antoine Walker, 1 of 1. And Kari Yastrzemski and Pete Rose, 1 of 5. Boom. And final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Bertie Williams, 1 of 1. Printing plate 1 of 1 for John Monefusco. Walt Frazier, die cut, net burners 2 of 4. Jeff Bagwell, 5 of 5. And Sophia Smith, 4 of 8. And that'll do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, we do have plenty more of this and other Leaf Multisport stuff up and running. Trying to get us up to 1 a day. So look forward to having y'all back in here sometime in the very near future. Go ahead and get a hit recap going, then we'll take care of those 2 randoms. For the hits, Irving Fryer. Printing play 1 of 1 for Brian Leach, Larry Johnson, Tyler Hook, Cinder Shia, Michael B. Jordan, Magic Johnson, Ichiro, Tommy Fury, Penny Hardaway, Jackson Dart 1 of 1, Bob Lilly, Lisa Leslie, Timu Solana, Andre Rison, Greg Lazinski, Larry Robinson, Joe Dumars 1 of 1, DB Sweeney, and Cameron Brink. Phil Foden, Jim McMahon, Odell Beckham Jr., Jim Palmer, Carlos Alcaraz, Tanya Harding, John Kruk, Larry Walker, Irving Fryer, Brock Purdy, and Mariano Rivera. Penny Hardaway, Adam Oates, Shaq, Trinity Robin, Libby Dunn, 1 of 1, Steve Nash, and Fernando Torres. El Nino, 1 of 1. Dylan Gabriel, Mark McGuire, Michael Irvin, Dave Stewart, Greg Lazinski, Antoine Walker, Bertie Williams, 1 of 1 printing plate for John Monefusco, Walt Frazier, Jeff Bagwell, and Sophia Smith. And for the duels, Ichiro and Hideki Matsui, 1 of 2. And Kari Yastrzemski and Pete Rose, 1 of 5. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys again. We are off to random.org. See you back here in a few seconds, get these squared away. And then it is Leaf Vivid Baseball up next at the top of the hour. See you back in here for that. Alright, we've got Brandon the door pulled up and good to go. Gonna roll some dice, get it through your Hybrid Valid Force. We're gonna go 5 times on each random, starting off with Ichiro and Hideki Matsui out of 2. That is 4 times. 2 plus 3 is 5. Final rope. Ichiro coming out on top. Congratulations on that one. And Carl Yastrzemski and Pete Rose out of 5. Going 5 times. Final rope. And that is Pete Rose coming out on top. Congratulations. Alright, Pure and Leaf Vivid Baseball. That is coming up at the top of the hour. See you back in here in a few. And then Eclectic Football will follow that up. So see you guys back as well. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Vivid Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also mention the no purchase necessary from link down in the description. Box number 1, Chase Petty, out of 9. Christian Campbell, out of 8. Lazaro Montez, 1 of 9. Brody Brecht, out of 8. Ben Hess, 1 of 6. Chris Cortez, out of 6. And Jace Laviolette, 9 of 9. Ichiro, 404. Bartolo Colon, 405. Keter Montero, 1 of 7. Eric Batoni, 2 of 5. George Lombard Jr., 4 of 8. Wellington Herrera, 7 of 8. And Travis Bazzana, 4 of 5. Jose Canseco, 6 of 7. Trey Phelps, 5 of 6. Thatcher Hurd, 5 of 5. Malcolm Moore, 1 of 2. And Griffin Burkhalter, 6 of 10. Caleb Lomavita, 8 of 10. And Christian Campbell, 9 of 9. Bo Jackson, 2 of 6. Zebby Matthews, 3 of 4. Mike Sirota, 9 of 9. David Shields, 9 of 10. Caden Dana, 6 of 6. Carson Benji, 2 of 10. And Bo Jackson, bright and shiny, 2 of 10. Brady House, 4 of 5. Ivan Rodriguez, 3 of 7. Jefferson Rojas, 1 of 10. Steve King, 1 of 4. Gary Sheffield, 1 of 1. Nice. And Griff O'Farrell, 7 of 7. And Manuel Rodriguez, 4 of 4. Box number 6. George Lombard Jr., 4 of 4. Thatcher Hurd, 6 of 7. Jake Bloss, 2 of 4. Kellen Lindsey, 9 of 9. Luke Dickerson, 3 of 6. Cam Comenti, 6 of 6. And Triple Auto, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Luke Cashal, and Kalen Culpepper, 2 of 3. Box number 7. Jacob Wilson, 7 of 8. Cam Commenti, 8 of 8. Caleb Durbin, 7 of 8. Gary Gill-Hill, 7 of 10. Quentin Young, 4 of 10. Christian Scott, 4 of 4 and 1 of 1. Gary Gill-Hill and Santiago Suarez, dual auto. Mariano Rivera, out of 6. Eduardo Tate, 3 of 5. David Matoma, 7 of 8. Walker Yanek, 3 of 9. Tyson Lewis, 5 of 9. Jonathan Santucci, 8 of 8. And Dylan Cruz, 3 of 9. Box number 9. Matt Shaw, 5 of 5. Brendan Summerhill, 6 of 7. Eshedri Vargas, 5 of 9. Luis Morales, 4 of 9. Bryce Cunningham, 2 of 10. Roderick Arias, 4 of 9 and 1 of 1. Bright and shiny Vladimir Guerrero. Nice. And box number 10, final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Hagen Smith, 3 of 9. Malcolm Moore, 2 of 10. Jason Churio, 8 of 9. Brady Ebel, 3 of 7. Pop art for Kobe Mayo, 6 out of 10. Illustrations, Colt Emerson, 7 of 10. Back-to-back beauties. And Leo DeVries, Dazzling Performers, 2 of 9. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here real quick, then we'll take care of the randoms. You're an eclectic football that is coming up in a few minutes. For the hits, Chase Petty, Christian Campbell, Azaro Montez, Brody Brecht, Ben Hess, Chris Cortez, Jace Laviolette, Ichiro Bartolo Colon, Keter Montero, Eric Vitoni, George Lombard Jr., Wellington Herrera, Travis Bazzana, Jose Canseco, Trey Phillip, Thatcher Hurd, Malcolm Moore, Griffin Burkholder, Caleb Lomavina, Christian Campbell, Bo Jackson, and Zebby Matthews. Mike Zerota, David Shields, Caden Dana, Carson Benji, Bo Jackson, Brady House, Ivan Rodriguez, Jefferson Rojas, Seaver King, Gary Sheffield, Griffo Farrell, and Emmanuel Rodriguez. George Lombard Jr., Thatcher Hurd, Jake Bloss, Kellen Lindsey, Luke Dickerson, Cam Commenti, Jacob Wilson, Cam Commenti, Caleb Durbin, Gary Gill-Hill, Quentin Young, Christian Scott, Mariano Rivera, Eduardo Tate, David Matoma, Walker Yanek, Tyson Lewis, Jonathan Santucci, Dylan Cruz, Matt Shaw, Brendan Summerhill, Eshedri Vargas, Luis Morales, Bryce Cunningham, Roderick Arias, and Vlad Guerrero Sr., 1 of 1. Hagen Smith, Malcolm Moore, Jason Churio, Brady Ebel, Kobe Mayo, Colt Emerson, Leo DeVries, and dual auto 1 of 1, Gary Gill-Hill and Santiago Suarez, and triple auto, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Luke Cashal, and Kalen Culpepper, 2 of 3. Alright, that is it for Vivid Baseball. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Forward to having you back in here for more baseball in the near future. We've got more of this, as well as Impeccable. NT is around the corner. We've got Stars and Stripes and plenty more baseball of the like. So see you all back here soon. And to random.org we go. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, give it through your high to be valid force. We're gonna go 8 times on each random, starting off with the dual auto Gary Gill Hill and Santiago Suarez 1 of 1. That is 7 times, final roll. It is Gary Gill Hill coming out on top. Congratulations. And triple auto out of 3, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Lucas Shaw, and Caitlin Culpepper. That is 7 times, final roll. Lucas Shaw coming out on top. Alright, that is it for baseball. Thank you guys again. We are on to eclectic football. I'll see you back in here in a few minutes for that. Stay tuned. Why does it not do that? Oh well. Tez Johnson, 5 of 6. Roman Wilson, eccentric, die cut, 2 of 6. And Tommy Walker and Will Pauling, duographs, 6 of 7. Now then, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Eclectic Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and eBay Live. Also, as mentioned, the no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number 2. Good luck, everybody. Jabari Mack, 29 out of 100. Like how his inscription is just the number 4. Nate Yarnell, 8 of 8. Marcel Reed, 6 of 9. And Tim Brown, Gridiron Beast, 1 of 1. Looks almost like Crusade. Good job, Leaf. Deuce Knight. Football is cool. Great inscription. 9 out of 100. He's not wrong. It's better than 4, yeah. Benjamin Brommer, 5 of 7. Exotic for Ulysses Bentley the 4th, 5 of 9. And Matt Zollers, 5 of 10. Grayson Barnes, 1 of 5. Max Brosmer, 10 of 10. Braylon Braxton, valiant effort, 2 of 3. And 1 of 1. Boom Bastic, Omarion Hampton. Boom. Bastic. That's a cool one. Football is cool, Boombastic is cool. Jerry and Dickey, 1 of 6. Lincoln Keenholz, 10 of 10. Braden Dorman, 4 of 10. And Thomas Castellanos, eccentric die cut, 9 of 10. Cyrus Allen, 3 of 4. Jalen Rayner, 4 of 6. Colson Yankov, 9 of 10. And dual auto, Isaac Gerendo and Jacob Cowing, 8 of 8. Javon Baker, 3 of 7. Friedrich Moore, 2 of 3. Gavin Sawchuk, 3 of 9. And dual auto for Josh Hoover and Haas Haney, 2 of 2. Box number 8. DJ Uigalele, eccentric die cut, 1 of 9. Byron Brown, 6 of 10. Tyler Morris, 4 of 8. And dual auto, triple auto. Trio graphic, DJ Lagway, Elijah Badger, and Jure Tank Hawkins, 1 of 10. Nice. Box number 9. Keon Jenkins, 8 of 8. Holden Willis, 3 of 7. Randy White, honor guard, 2 of 10. And quad auto. Tyler Cherry, Justice Ellison, Elijah Surratt, and Miles Price, 6 of 9. Nice. Box of 10. Andrew Armstrong, eccentric die cut, 4 of 6. Roydell Williams, 3 of 8. Malik Murphy, exotic, 8 of 8. And dual auto for Earl Campbell and Eddie George, 2 of 8. Box number 11. Lawrence Arnold, 3 of 7. 1 of 1, Phil Maffa. Dylan Johnson, 3 of 8. And Terrell Suggs, 7 of 7. And final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Jalen Lloyd, 9 of 10. Quali Conley, 5 of 10. AJ Duffy, 1 of 10. And honor guard, die cut, Eli Manning. Boom. 1 of 10. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, and then we will take care of the randoms. Do have a couple of those to knock out. Deuce Knight, football is cool, and Jabari Mack, the number 4 for his inscription. Stephen Jelly, Tez Johnson, Roman Wilson, Nate Yarnell, Marcel Reed, Tim Brown, Benjamin Brommer, Ulysses Bentley, Matt Zollers, Grayson Barnes, and Max Brosmer. Braylon Braxton, Omarion Hampton, Jurgen Dickey, Lincoln Keenholz, Brandon Dorman, Thomas Castellanos, Cyrus Allen, Jalen Rader, Colson Yankoff, Javon Baker, Frederick Moore, Kevin Sawchuk, DJ Uigalele, Byron Brown, Tyler Morse, Keon Jenkins, Holden Willis, Randy White, Andrew Armstrong, Roydell Williams, and Malik Murphy. Lawrence Arnold, Phil Maffa, Dylan Johnson, Terrell Suggs out of 7, Jalen Lloyd, Quali Conley, AJ Duffy, and Eli Manning. And for the multi-signers, Earl Campbell, Eddie George, Tommy Walker, Will Pauling, Isaac Gerendo, Jacob Cowling, Josh Hoover, and Haas Haney. DJ Lagway, Elijah Badger, and Jeray Tank Hawkins. And Tyler Cherry, Justice Ellison, Elijah Surratt, and Miles Price. Alright, that'll do it for football. Thank you guys again for being part of the break. We really do appreciate it. We do have more of this on the way, up and ready and good to go. So hopefully we'll catch you guys back in here sometime soon. The draft is right around the corner. And by right around the corner, I mean tomorrow. So plenty of fun up ahead. And we're going to head to random.org now and take care of these 6 guys. So good luck at the randoms, and we'll catch you back here in a few. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through a heart of valid force. We're going to go 4 times on each random. Starting off with Earl Campbell and Eddie George. That is 3 times. Final roll. Eddie George coming out on top. Tawi Walker and Will Pauling. 3 times. Final roll. Tawi Walker coming out on top. Isaac Jarindo and Jacob Cowing. Final roll. Isaac Jarindo sitting on top. Josh Hoover and Haas Haney. Final roll. And Josh Hoover coming out on top. DJ Lagway, Elijah Badger, and Jeray Tank Hawkins, triple auto. Final roll. DJ Lagway taking it home. And Tyler Cherry, Justice Ellison, Elijah Surratt, and Miles Price, quad auto. Final roll. Justice Ellison taking it home. Congratulations. All right, that will do it for today. Thank you guys so much for being part of the breaks. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your hump day. And we will catch you back here sometime soon. Till next time, everybody.